Welcome! Welcome to Bluebonnet Crafters. My name is Gabi, and in this video I would like to show you the differences in weaving on the turtle loom when you are right-handed. If you have watched any of the introductory or the other videos, you have probably noticed that I'm left-handed. Well, most of us aren't. So I will show you just a few things that need to be adjusted in the weaving method to if you prefer to use your right hand. It's actually pretty easy because it only affects the first part of the weaving process while we are bias weaving. Let me show you what I mean by that. Can we zoom in a little bit, please? Thank you. So here we have our turtle loom and of course some yarn. The crochet hook is ready, as well as the weaving needle, our packing comb, and our scissors. Let's put aside what we don't need right now, which is scissors and needle, and let's get started right away. As we do with no matter what hand you use, we use about 2 times the width or the length of the loom before we make a slip knot. And then we put the slip knot over the white nail at the top. Now we leave the end that we will use to weave the hexagons together, put that to the side, and work with the one that comes straight from, work with the thread that comes straight from the skein. And as with the other methods that I've shown you, we go from the top white nail to the bottom right white nail. However, this time we go counterclockwise. So we put it through the right of the white nail and come over to the left of the white nail, and we lead the thread back up to the first brown nail on the left of the center white nail. We go clockwise around that nail. Not sure if you can see it here, but we went clockwise around the nail. Now we take our crochet hook, and if this looks a little bit crooked, that is because I'm left-handed and not right-handed, but all you need to do is go under and grab the thread and put it over the right brown nail that's adjacent to the white top nail. Now you loop in with your crochet hook and pull the loop all the way down to the first brown nail at the bottom and carry the thread over to the first brown nail on the left. And I think you are getting the idea, particularly if you have watched the other videos. You go clockwise around the first brown nail at the bottom and lead your thread to the next available brown nail at the top, which would be the second one on the left. Go over, and here starts our weaving. Under, over, under, and we grab the thread and pull it through and pull it over the right brown, the second brown nail on the right side. Use your crochet hook to carry the yarn down, and you see already how we start weaving here. I'll show you a little bit how you see how it automatically weaves the bottom. We put the loop over the bottom second brown nail and go clockwise around the next available brown nail at the bottom left and carry up to the next available brown nail. And the idea is pretty much once you start in the center, just keep on going clockwise. All right, so we are at the top again, and I'll show you one more time. Under, over, under, over, under, and we'll grab the thread, pull it through, and put it over the next available brown nail on the right top. pull it down, and now you can see how it beautifully automatically weaves. We pull it down to the next available thread right here. Now we take a look at the left, go around the next available brown nail on the left bottom, carry it up to the top, and here you are. Here you go weaving. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and grab the thread, pull it through, put it over the next available pin, pull it down to the next available pin at the bottom right, put it over the next available pin at the bottom left, carry it up, top left, hold it in place and start weaving under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. And as a matter of fact, that's all that is there to it that needs to be adjusted if you are right-handed. So just continue weaving this method until all the threads are filled in, which means you're done with the bias weaving. Don't forget to once in a while pack your threads to make sure that you have a nice even weave. And let me just finish this. And I will see you once I have all the working threads filled in. All right, here we are. As you can see, the bias weave is complete. We have the top triangle and the bottom triangle woven, and we have all our warp threads to fill in the center. And there's only one more thing that I would like to point out that's different for right-handed weaving versus left-handed weaving. In the videos where I weave with my left hand, the thread will come out here at the bottom right black nail and go in this way. If you weave with your right hand, because you are pretty much just mirroring everything, the thread ends at the bottom black left nail and comes out here. No problem at all. You will do the same thing that you did before to measure the yarn that you will need to complete the hexagon, which is you just go around clockwise 5 times until you get back to that point where you started with, where the thread came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you bring it to the top if you want to have a little bit extra thread for sewing the hexagons together, and just snip it, and here you are. So here's exactly the length that you will need, and right now it comes out on the left side. Now we switch from our crochet hook to the weaving needle, and from now on it absolutely does not matter whether you are left-handed or right-handed, because all you do is you weave back and forth. So what we will do here is we start weaving here. For convenience, I turn it around, and we start here between the black and the first brown one, under, over, under, over, under, over, all the way across with our needle. And you can see that my right-handed skills are a little bit or a lot slower, but it can be done. And you see, because it's just under, over, and weaving across, it absolutely does not matter at this point whether you're left-handed or right-handed. Let's pack our weaving in. Okay, and since I am right-handed, I just turn around the loom this way for the next row and start again. Over, under this time, and so forth. And that's all there is to it. So if you are right-handed, which most people are, there are two things to remember. When you start weaving, move the thread clockwise. So right hand clockwise. If you use the left hand, you work counterclockwise. And if you use your right hand, your thread will come out to the left of your bias weave. And if you are left-handed, your thread will come out on the right side. That's really all there is to it. So one more time, remember, right hand clockwise, start at the top white, go clockwise around the bottom white, and then just weave in circles until everything is filled in. Left hand, start at the top, do everything counterclockwise. Go counterclockwise around the white nail at the bottom, and then work your loops counterclockwise. Well, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, we are happy to help you at any time. Thank you for watching. Happy weaving. Bye-bye.